In this episode, Piku eats classic French dishes, snails, frog's legs, French onion soup, Croque Monsieur, Salmon Tartare, and Crème Brûlée. She also tries a Crêpe, Croissant, pain au Chocolat, Eclair and Macarons.
Hi, this is Piku from Voyages. Welcome to Paris. And here I'm going to try some French delicacies and French baked goodies. Let's see how it goes.
French cuisine. It's rich, buttery and full of herbs. In medieval times, chefs serving the upper classes developed dishes using the very best quality ingredients and increasingly complex techniques. However, after the French Revolution, these chefs, who now didn't have a job, began selling their food to the public, creating the culinary foundation European cuisine is based upon. Our first stop was a small restaurant called Sacrée Fleur. Land snails are a delicacy typically served in their shells with garlic butter. They were originally eaten as far back as Roman times, but today we were happy to find them served in a luscious creamy sauce.
I'm going to try something for the very first time, and it's snails. The waiter told us first we dip the bread into the sauce and snail on the top. And take a bite. The snails are really soft and tender, and they taste just like mushrooms in a creamy sauce.
Frog's legs. They're definitely not for the squeamish. In this particular dish, the legs are sautéed and served with mashed potatoes, butter, lemon and parsley.
I'm going to try some frog legs for the first time. Like me. Tastes like tender chicken. I can actually just dip this into the mashed potatoes. It's tastier than what I thought it would taste like. These frog legs are very juicy. I would say they're in between like a fish and chicken actually. But they go very well with the mashed potatoes. Very simple flavors and yummy.
The Crêpe, originally from Brittany, is a thin wheat flour pancake served with either a sweet or savoury filling. The batter is light, made from flour, eggs, milk and butter. Crêpes are made by pouring the batter onto a flat circular hot plate, which is spread evenly as it cooks. The crêpe is flipped over and then the filling is added. In the final step, the crêpe is carefully folded and served.
We've been walking around in Paris for so long, and it's too windy and too cold, but we're warming up with hot crêpe filled with Nutella. Let's see. So the owner just made us come inside because it's too cold outside, and there's a heating system here, so I'm not so cold here. So yeah, this crepe is amazing because it's so soft and it's filled with chocolate and Nutella. That's my favorite.
In France, to be classified as a boulangerie, the bread must be baked in store. So we were excited to head over to this bakery to try their freshly baked goods. A croissant is a French-Austrian staple, a crescent-shaped, buttery, flaky pastry made from a layered dough.
I'm standing in front of a boulangerie in Paris, and I'm about to try this croissant and see how it tastes like. The shape of this croissant is a little bit different. It's not as thick or big. You can feel it's very crispy or like hard on the outside, but as soon as I touched it, it just made a dent into it. So it's probably really flaky. Let's try it. This croissant is so airy. As soon as you take a bite, the croissant just flakes apart in your mouth, and then I really like the glazed part. It's very sweet.
The pain au chocolat has the same layered dough as a croissant, but has a different shape and is filled with dark chocolate.
Second one up is pain au chocolat, and it's my favorite probably because I love chocolate. So let's see. This is just as airy as the croissant, but my favorite is that it's filled with chocolate. And the chocolate is very creamy and rich, and it just makes it amazing.
Stohrer, the oldest patisserie in Paris, opened its doors in 1730. It was owned by Nicolas Stohrer, the pastry chef for King Louis XV. Today, it offers a dazzling array of sweet treats, including tarts, pastries, eclairs, and macarons. You'll also find a variety of savoury starters, pies, and quiche. The eclair is a pastry made from choux dough, the same dough that is used for profiteroles. It usually contains a sweet filling and is topped with fondant icing.
I'm going to try a salted caramel eclair. It has caramel icing and it's topped up with some caramel bits. And let's see how it tastes like. That is so rich in flavor, but milky caramel. It's really delicious. The pastry around this eclair, it's a bit gooey, so whenever you bite into it, it just kind of sticks to your teeth, but the filling inside, it coats your mouth. It's very rich in flavor. It's super delicious.
Macaron is a meringue-based sweet made from egg whites, sugar, ground almonds, and food colouring. Originally from Italy, the French version later added a sweet filling of ganache, buttercream, or jam.
I'm going to try this raspberry macaron. It's one of the best you can get in Paris. So let's see how it tastes. The filling in macaron, it doesn't even taste like a jam or a filling. It tastes like pure raspberries just crushed into a goo. It looks like a biscuit, but it's so soft. It's just so easy to bite into. All right, now I'm going in for the chocolate macaron, and let's see how this one is. So this one has a very rich filling. It's dark chocolatey. It's amazing. It's super rich. It's almost a fudge-like chocolate. Yummy.
Bistros are small restaurants that are moderately priced, offering home-style cooking in a simple setting. The French onion soup is made with beef stock, caramelized onions, croutons, and French cheese. Although onion soups were consumed in ancient Rome, the modern version originates in Paris.
All right, so I'm going to try the humble onion soup here in a bistro in Paris. They've put a cheesy layer on top. There are croutons in here and it looks very rich. Let's try it. The soup is very rich. It's almost like drinking gravy straight out of a bowl. Whoa. It contains caramelized onions. It has some herbs in it, and my favorite part is the croutons because they soak up the soup. Tastes really nice.
Croque Monsieur is a Parisian sandwich made with bread, cheese, and ham. It can be prepared in a variety of ways, baked, fried, or grilled, with a variety of fillings. Croque Norvégien is a version made with smoked salmon instead of ham.
All right, so what I have here is cheesy toast, and in between it is Saumon. It's served with French fries and some salad. Oh, I think they are fresh potatoes. I'll just pick it with my hand. This fork is too big. The saumon is slightly smoked, goes very well along with the cheese. It has a very nice and soft feel inside the mouth.
The origins of tartare are murky, however, it is usually a raw meat dish served with raw egg. This salmon version is served with a poached egg on a bed of salad.
Okay, this is my first time trying Salmon Tartare, and it's basically just raw salmon. And here it's served with some beans and salad and tomatoes. There's green onion sprinkled on top of the salmon. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, if you're into sushi, this is good. We can definitely taste that the fish is very fresh because it doesn't smell fishy at all. It tastes like salt water, basically. And it goes very well with the lemon. Okay, let's try the salad with salmon. The flavors go very well together. Everything's so fresh.
Creme brulee is a dessert made from vanilla custard topped with a layer of caramelized sugar. It's typically made by combining egg yolk, sugar, vanilla and cream, then heating a sugar layer with a blowtorch.
How can you tell it's a good creme brulee? You basically have to check if it makes that crusty sound on the top layer, because there's this caramelized crust on top. So let's go. There we go. And let's try it. Add some good custard. The custard is light, and once you bite into it, it just coats your mouth and you can chew in the crust.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell. Our next episode is in Cinque Terre. We'll see you there.